Vienna for me is a place that I love. Is in a very special place of my heart. Thinking back, in the past, I came here with the National Children Orchestra of Venezuela. I think it was 2001 or something like that, and we played Tchaikovsky's Fourth Symphony. It's funny that almost 20 years later, I'm doing the same piece with the Wiener Philharmoniker. But when I came as a young boy, it was kind of magic, to come to this place that have such a tradition, and it was unique. And after that, I came and I have worked here a lot, especially with the Philharmonic. It's the orchestra that is a family for me. We have a great relation. This orchestra have a very warm spirit, and we have already been working for 12 years, I think, and 12 years and around almost 100 concerts we have done together. So it's unique, and it's an honor. When I was young, watching the videos of the Wiener Philharmonic with all the conductors, with Bernstein, Karajan, Harnoncourt, all of this, it was for me like a dream. And now I have the chance to be part of that dream, and it's beautiful. And I always, it's funny because when we started to rehearse, I was shaking as the first time. So I don't know if it's not to be afraid, it's not to be nervous, it's always the respect, to them and to the music that we are playing. So it's a beautiful relation. It's tradition. This orchestra is about tradition. Of course, quality, no doubt, they are great players, but the way that they produce the sound, the conception, and the approach is unique. And imagine, Mahler was conducting this orchestra. Brahms was here around. All of these, big genius, these composers are part of the history of this orchestra. So they have this dynamic that is unique, and this sound that you cannot change. It's part of the soul of the orchestra. And of course, to play a valse, I think of course you have to be Viennese, because it's a special way to play the Viennese valse. And I had the opportunity to conduct the New Year's Eve concert. That was an honor, and it was one of the most amazing experiences that I have. But you feel, the flexibility, the way of how you conceive the dance in such an elegant way, free. And yes, it's about, quality, excellency, and tradition. I think it's wonderful, if we have these elements to get connected with the people, to give the chance to the people to listen, to be part of the concert is wonderful. And I think initiatives like these are very important, because sometimes you don't have the chance, you don't have the money, you are in another country, you cannot, and you want to receive that amount of beauty that is orchestra produce, and create. So I think it's wonderful. It's wonderful. It's a great opportunity. And I think access is the most important thing, because of course the education is the principal, meaning of to do things, but sometimes we don't have the possibility to educate because we don't have access. And this is a beautiful way to connect and to give the opportunity for them to learn and to enjoy, you know, because music is joy, music is beauty. In having that chance with such an orchestra, with such an institution, is very important. And I believe that if we can create more and more and more connection in this way with more people, that accessibility will be very important. Not only to save classical music, or it's to give beauty to the people. It's to give this unique and magic beauty that is music about. 15 years ago, let me remember, I think it was not possible, you know. Only maybe to buy a DVD, and it was not live. You were not connected with the live experience. And I think this changed the world, because in a way you can be sitting with a great quality in your house in Venezuela, or in Argentina, or in Tokyo, and you are part of that life. Even if you are at home, and of course you are not present physically, you receive live what is happening, and that is unique. That kind of communication is amazing. And I think technology, if we can use in this way, in the good way, you know, as we were talking about, for education, for accessibility, to connect with more people, we are talking about something very important, and it will get more and more and more and more and more people, you know, having the chance to be connected with. I don't have any, you know, for example, I arrived here this time, and I came directly to the library of the orchestra, because they have such an amazing amount of material, you know, historic material, that I came and I was working, but normally I have of course some favorite restaurants that I go here all the time. There are, I think, 3 that I go all the time, and I have friends here that I meet immediately when I arrive. And of course it's always good, you know, a good Wiener Schnitzel with a good beer, you know, it always works. And also, it's the beauty of the city also. To walk here around is unique, you know. In these streets, you know, Mahler was walking, you know, and you go to the Imperial Cafe, it's amazing, because Brahms was there, you know, eating Wagner. It's a sort of, it's kind of, you are part of the history being here. It's beautiful, it's unique. I'm not taking a shower, as I take before, but I rest, and I love to arrive just few minutes before the concert. I like that the concentration goes directly to this when I walk to the stage, and I think I don't have any ritual. I don't have anything more than the excitement to go to the stage and to conduct the orchestra. 10 minutes before, maybe I'm walking from the hotel to here, already dressed, and going directly to the stage.